Hey y'all, welcome to today's live stream. This is my first one. Glad to have you here. Hey y'all, welcome to today's live stream. This is my first one. Glad to have you here. Today we're going to be featuring Boris guides and possibly some content from another creator. Today we're going to be featuring Boris guides and possibly some content from another creator. We will be dialing in the QR for the open, back nine. And we'll go ahead and get started. So hole one on Boris Guide has a send it option. And we're going to give that a try today. I always like to start with a practice since we're trying to dial in shots. And it's the QR. We're not going to spend a ton of time dialing in every shot, but we are going to at least spend a couple practices. Alright, on this guide it looks like we are P10 max stretch. We want to be blue by the bunker's edge. And then zoom out to pull. We're looking at 3.5 backspin, half a right, or half a left, I'm sorry. And we want to move 16.4. And our push-up is to 23. And then we're going to take the shot. Whoa, close. Alright, so that put us on the green, easy eagle. I'd say it's a pretty safe shot to play. And one of the great things about Boris Guides is that you get access to his Telegram hole chats. And so there's updated videos, information. You can post shots in there and ask for help if you need it. Looking at hole one in the Telegram, Tom played this shot a little differently. Tom used no side spin and a couple ticks of right curl and then pushed up 11 rings instead of to a certain percentage. So I want to give that a try and see if that works out any better. Alright, so let's set the shot up again. We're trying to get the hole in one here, ideally. It's a hard drop. So the same setup, max stretch, blue to the edge of the sand. And we want 3.5 back. And we want to be around 16 to 17.8 wind. So we're going to use a P1. Or I mean a wind one, I'm sorry. And then we're going to push up 11 rings. And then we're going to There's 5 and 6. And he said use a couple clicks of right curl. And let's see what that does for us. And he said use a couple clicks of right curl. And let's see what that does for us. Alright. About the same result. That's probably my pull angle. Keeping it from the hole. About the same result. That's probably my pull angle. Keeping it from the hole. So at this point, I'd say either one is a safe bet. It looks like an easy eagle to start the round. At this point, I'd say either one is a safe bet. It looks like an easy eagle to start the round. So with Tom's option, it's a little hard to push up a number of rings in this terrain. Hard to see. I think that I'm going to try the Boris option, but I'm going to pull the, or change the side spin a little bit, and hopefully that'll get us to the hole. All right, let's go ahead and go live. All right, we want to change this to wind 1, keep that wind around the 16 to 17.8. Make sure we're adjusting up high enough that we can see our ring pull. That's 10, 16.3. Then we need to push up to 23. And go ahead and take our shot. Oh, we didn't even get out of the rough. That's a pull angle issue. So here we go. First hole, we get to try to save a shot. Fun times. So here we go. First hole, we get to try to save a shot. Fun times. Need it perfect with this rough iron. There we go. All right, so as you can see, sometimes things happen with guides. That was probably a pull angle issue that made me come up short. That's part of the dialing in process. That's part of learning guides, working on pull angle. You know what happens. And so you always have to be ready to adjust on the fly. You always have to be ready to, have to come up with a rescue shot to get the drop. Just something that's always happening, it seems like, but it's completely doable and nothing you should really worry about. You should just be prepared for it in case it happens. A lot of times, having pinned a high precision ball in case of the rougher sand is a really good idea. Just makes it easier to hit perfect. On this next shot, we need a P8 Plus top spin boost 7 ball with side spin 4, wind 10. We're going to start at we're going to start with a P8 and the QB. So it looks like we're going to try that ball there. And oops. And we just need a P8. to begin with. Anyone will work. Alright, now the shot setup is going to be max rest P8, QB to the white rough, or QB white to the rough. Then we're going to swap to APOC at our spins. We're going to have overpower based on our plus yards after adjustment, and we'll be using max left curl. Our second approach shot is going to be using the B52. So we'll want to make sure our bags are set up correctly. Starting with the quarterback bag, and then you can see my sniper bag. I have the B52 already. Alright. Just always make sure your bags are set up. Make sure your club selection is right. There's so many times I've changed clubs for a shot, went to the next one and had the wrong club. Make sure you have your balls pinned, especially if you're practicing. That way you don't have to keep going back. Alright, we're looking at... This shot was designed by Boris, and I'm going to look in the whole chat there, and I don't see any... The only thing I see is that Boris says you need to pull a little 01 because this is going to be close to the rough. And drive needs a perfect. It's going to be a little bit of a shaky needle. So let's start our practice. Alright, want the white to the rough there. Swap to our QB B52 bag, swap balls, full top, 2 lefts. And our pull angle needs to have a little 51 flick to it. There we go, we'll try that. 7.9 rings. We're at the top of plus 16, which is circle drop OP -1, which is just before circle drop. And we're looking for 348 on the target yards. 353, a little long. So we're doing a bottom white pin check here, and we're outside range. So let's see how far outside range we are. Oh my goodness, looks like we're 8 rings outside of range. So that's going to be -6 to the adjustment. Don't even know if we're going to be able to get in position. Alright. 8-2 is going to be 6-2. We're going to try this anyway. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, ran out of time. And that's fine, it's practice. Alright, so don't ever feel rushed in practice. Take your time because, you know, it doesn't count against you and you're trying to get the best shot possible. Our rings are 6.3 -6 will be 5.7. And we came off left. He says if you miss left pull, less 59. But here's the thing. We didn't get the target yards. We got too far, which means we had too much 01 in our pull. We didn't get the target yards. We got too far, which means we had too much 01 in our pull. So what I want to do is actually want to switch balls. So what I want to do, because I noticed the second shot has a 3 side spin. Because I noticed the second shot has a 3 side spin. I didn't see that in the beginning of the guide. That's my fault for not paying more attention. I didn't see that in the beginning of the guide. My fault for not paying more attention. Okay. So this being, we can just start with this ball and use this ball since it's a P8. All right. So this is the dialing in process. Trying to get it right so we can get that drop correctly. Trying to get it right so we can get that drop correctly. So the main change I'm going to make here is I am going to try to pull a little bit more of a straight pull instead of a 59. Alright, so max top, 2 left. Alright. So let's see if we can straighten this pull out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There we go. Let's try that. 7.3 rings is the adjustment. We're at 16, so it's circle drop. Just before circle drop again. We're at 16, so it's circle drop. Just before circle drop again. All right, let's see if we can nail the target yards this time. Let's see if we can nail the target yards this time. 351, still too far by 3 yards. Let's see where our check is. 351. So we're only off by a ring. Our setup here is 3 top, 3 right. Our setup here is 3 top, 3 right. And I think because we're outside the target yards, we're gonna have to change it. I think because we're outside the target yards, we're gonna have to. 8-4 minus 3, 6-1. 8-4 minus 3, 6-1. And not enough top spin. Alright, so there's another option on this shot that is APOC to Thorn, and I think we're going to try that. Target yards is 411. Alright, this shot says to favor 01. A little bit different setup. We're going to start with P9 ball. P9. Use that to set spins. Alright. So the setup is QB blue to the rough this time. Swap to APOC, apply the spins, full top spin boost to left. And we're going to favor 01 on the pole. Max OP, max left curl. And we're going to favor 01 on the pole. Max OP, max left curl. And then the approach shot is going to be bottom white, check on the fringe fairway. No spin, ball guide just to the hole. And so this one might have a better shot. The thing that could be the issue here is hitting the right rough if we pull too much 59. Okay, so blue to the fringe, soft to APOC, swap ball. All right, and we want some 01. All right, that's 01. 3 bounces to the left, 2 bounces to the right. 7.5. And full OP and full curl. Need a perfect on that. See if we get to the target yards here. Alright, so we cleared that rough like we should have. And we nailed the target yards. So just a little over, but we'll be checking bottom white. And we're at +1. So this is ball guide just to the hole. +1 adjustment is 7.6, 2.2 rings. And then just center ball. Oh yeah. There we go. That's the shot we're going with. Much better. Little shaky needle on the drive, but I think we can hit perfect and get it down the fairway. One thing that's important as you're dialing in is to take notes on your shots. What shot you used and the result. So right now I'm writing down Boris, option 2, and 01 flick on drive. All right. So I'm not going to practice that anymore. I feel pretty confident with that shot. We're going to go ahead and go live with it and see what we can do. And if I don't open the chest, it's going to drive me crazy. So, little OCD action. All right. All right. P9 to the blue to the rough. P9 to the blue to the rough. Want to be really exact here because we know we can see that the how close that came to the rough on the drive there. That's a little too much. How close that came to the rough on the drive there. That's a little too much. There we go. And 8-1. All right. All right, got perfect on the drive. Should be right in the target yard range of 411. Oh, that was not good. What happened there? All right, came up way short. So we're gonna have to fix this. So I'm gonna open up my wind app It's P10 minus 10, 8.3. So 4.5 is the max adjustment. As you can see, we're a little over 4.5, so I'm going to give it 4.8 and see. Boom. All right. That's a rescue shot. Now we've had to make 2 rescue shots in a row. You know, I'm still learning, guys. And so I you gotta do that stuff. You gotta work on it. The reason I added 0.3 to the adjustment is because we were about 2 rings short of max pin check. All right, moving on. We are going on to shot 3, or hole 3. This shot's designed by Tom. It's a par 3, which is always enjoyable as heck, you know. We need to pack the sniper, runner, and grizzly in a bag. We're going to be using the runner to set our backspin, and the grizzly is going to give us the right min placement, min adjust setup. So, all right. So I set up my bag: sniper, grizzly, runner, and any. So we're gonna start with P10 side spin 2, and we're gonna go to a P0 through 8 side spin 2 plus 110. So let's get our balls set up here. All right. Start with that. That's going to be our setup ball. And then so 0 to 8. I want to try to find a ball that I got plenty of. We got 12 of those. I'm going to pick out a lower power ball. That's the top of the range. And I'm going to pick out a P4, which is the middle. Size of the ball matters a lot. If the ball's too large, you can have accidental overpower. If the ball's too small, you can have trouble getting it centered in the shot circle. All right. I'm going to really quick check Boris chat. Hole 3. All right. Tom's video shows him setting up and looking for a shift in the ball guide from left to right. And he's setting up just after the shift to the right. So that's important. All right. So with spins applied at minimum P10, second bounce by the fringe fairway. And we want to make sure we're just to the right where that ball guide jumps. And then we're going to swap balls. And there's a couple wind angle tweaks. We'll get to that when we get there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and practice this, see what we can do. Tom shots, I think, to me, have a slight 59 flick to them. That's my opinion. So setting spins is, with another club is really easy. It'll give us plenty of time. So setting spins, max back, one left. All right. So P10 min. What we're looking for. Max back. All right. So P10 min. What we're looking for. That spot right there. See that flick? All right. Now we're gonna swap balls. Start with this P8. Alright, and I want just a little bit of 59. 8.1 rings is 7.6. Oops. And I didn't have time to check the wind angle. And I hit it great, yeah. I don't like when the timer gets low. Huh, we got a drop with a grade anyway. All right, so the thing about practice is if you're not hitting perfect, it's a waste. So you want to really focus on hitting perfect. That way you're not wasting balls. So part of the reason that shot took so long was finding that glitch spot. But now that we know where it is, this second attempt should be better. Alright. Again, max back, one left. P10 min. There's our glitch spot. Alright, now let's try to actually read our wind angle. That's really important. Alright, so we are, looks like we're in yellow, and it's going to need one click OP. 7.2 is 6.6 rings. So get your ball centered, add one click OP, hit perfect, see what happens. Alright, so we missed left. He says pull less 59, if that's the case. Alright, so we missed left. He says pull less 59, if that's the case. Par 3s can take the longest to dial in, but they're the most important. Tournaments are won and lost on par 3s all the time. Can take the longest to dial in, but they're the most important. Tournaments are won and lost on par 3s all the time. So we're going to give this another practice, make sure we can get our correct pull angle. And we're going to give this another practice, make sure we can get our correct pull angle. And hopefully get the drop this time then. One thing we can do, that's since we're dialing in, is we can go to our last shot and we can look at how much 59 we had on the pull. Since we know that it was too much, it'll be a good reference. Since we know that it was too much, it'll be a good reference. Alright, let's look. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. So I think we had just a little bit too much. I don't think we had a lot too much. I don't look at that. On the ball, we have some accidental left curl as well. So there's two mistakes. We have a click left curl, and then we have potentially a little 59, too much 59. Alright, so that left curl's more than likely the culprit on that miss. That's why it's important to watch your replays. So you don't want to change a bunch of things at once when you're trying to dial in, because it's like you want to narrow it down to what exactly is wrong. So because we had that little click of curl, we are in blue angle. 7.7 is 7.1 adjustment. No change needed. Make sure we're in the center of that shot circle there. See what happens here. Oh, just a little bit left. So you can tell from that it is the 59 as well. So first it was the extra click left curl and the 59. Now it's just a little bit too much 59. First it was the extra click left curl and the 59. Now it's just a little bit too much 59. So what I am going to do is I am going to watch my video, and then I'm going to go live. This is cute. This is the QR. We're not going to practice this hole into 7 to 10 times trying to nail it. We're going to try to drop, try to get the drop and move on. Try to get the drop and move on. All right, so yeah, it looks like all I have is a flick of 59 on there. So I guess we're gonna have to try this with a straighter pull. All right. Watch me miss it to the right this time. Watch me miss it to the right this time. Story of my life. All right, we're going to go live here. I think we got it about as figured out as we're going to get for QR. All right, we're going to go live here. I think we got it about as figured out as we're going to get for QR. So we want to straighten that shot out. And we're at blue again. 7.2 is 6.6. And we're at blue again. 7.2 is 6.6. Oh my God, I did great. Oh crap. Oh, I guess the grates are dropping. All right, note on that hole. Hit a grate right for the drop. All right, note on that hole. Hit a grate right for the drop. I'll take it. All right, moving on. So, hole 4. We got two options. We got a B52 approach with Tom. We have a free-to-play option. And then we have Bart is a shot creator member of Pantheon and I'll Be Damned clan. He is pretty awesome. He has offered to let us use his guide today if we'd like. So I think we might give his shot here on 4 a try. This is going to be a QB P7 no move target, swap to APOC. We're going to be using the APOC and the Falcon. QB P7 no move target, swap to APOC. We're going to be using the APOC and the Falcon. So first thing we want to do is set up our bag with the Falcon. Shout out to Bart. He's a great guy, and if he doesn't get MVP this season, we're burning PD down. Shout out to Bart. He's a great guy, and if he doesn't get MVP this season, we're burning PD down. Alright, so let's see what ball to use here. Ball selection is really important. Then we need a P7. Oops. We need a P7 to start. Alright, so balls we have pinned are our P8 top spin boost and our P7 no move target to start with. Bart's note on this hole, it's a very tight line on the drive, so a perfect is a must. Bart's note on this hole, it's a very tight line on the drive, so a perfect is a must. For approach, we're going to be doing a bottom white pin check, and he says if we hit a great right on the drive with the off-roader, we want to set our slider up to P10 minus 40. And so we'll set that slider up ahead of time just in case. Always want to be prepared like a Boy Scout. Alright, so first thing I've done is read over the guide, got my balls pinned. I have to double check my bag because just who I am as a person. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and give this a practice. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and give this a practice. Okay. Alright, so no move target, swap to APOC, swap to our max top spin boost, half a left spin. Max top spin boost, half a left spin. And 7.3 rings. Max OP, max right. So a little tiny shake on the needle, not too bad. And we hit it great. So we're going to get to try Bart's off-roader tweak. Well, maybe not. Target yards was 430. We're a little short of that. Bottom white pin check is +5. So we need 2 top and a half a right. And we want the ball guide to the front of the cup. And we want the ball guide to the front of the cup. +5 is a +2 to adjustment numbers. 7-4 is 4-9, so +2 is 5-1. hit perfect. And we missed left. Perfect. So Bart doesn't have a note on his guide that says, like, if you missed left, you pulled too much, 59 or 01. So we're gonna figure that out ourselves. I think we'll go look at our video, check out what we pulled, and adjust from there. I think we'll go look at our video, check out what we pulled, and adjust from there. All right, shot 2. Hope everyone's having a good morning. It's nice here in Tennessee. It hasn't started raining yet. It's nice here in Tennessee. It hasn't started raining yet. All right. So it looks like I have a 59 flick on the pole. So we're going to need to straighten that out. I mean an 01 flick, my bad. Alright, so pretty good shot. I like it. The needle shake on the drive is not bad. It's very manageable. As you can see, with a great rate, we still barely avoided the rough. So, so we're definitely going to play this shot. We're just going to dial in this approach here and go from there. As you can see, I just like, anybody, I sometimes have trouble hitting perfect. That's just part of the game. All right, so try to get that. All right, so 8-2. And then max right, max OP. Little shaky shake. And then max right, max OP. Little shaky shake. Got perfect that time though, look out. Alright, target yards are 430. And we're at 428, that's a good place to be. Our check is at +2, which is -1 from the table. Alright. Put that ball guide right at the front of the cup. Now, we want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that 50 or 01 flick. I think that's right there. 7-9 is 5-2, so -1 is 5-1. And then we just need to hit perfect. There we go. There we go. All right. So that's what we want to do. Just want to do the same thing again. All right. So I'm going to write a note. Hole 4. We're playing Bart. So I'm going to write a note. Hole 4. Oops. We're playing Bart. And I want to look at my pull angle on the approach to make a note of that. Okay, I had 59 flick on there, it looks like. That's to my eye. That's to my eye. It's a nice center cup drop though, so we're gonna try to mimic that pull angle again. All right. All right. All right, wish me luck, y'all. Here we go. I'm also, if you guys are chatting in the chat, I'm not looking at it because I'm nervous. So I'm just trying to focus on gameplay. I'm not looking at it because I'm nervous. So I'm just trying to focus on gameplay. All right. Yes. All right. A1. Max OP, max right. A little shaky shake again. Got perfect again. Yeah, that's a nice shot. .428, same as last time. Should give us a +2 check again. Yep. 2 top, half a right. Ball guide to the front of the cup. 8.3 minus 1 is 5.4 adjustment. 8.3 minus 1 is 5.4 adjustment. Alright, and then we just need to hit perfect here. I love it when he gives that angle. Center cup drop again. Bart, sir, you are a genius. I appreciate you. You're such a great creator. Bart, sir, you are a genius. I appreciate you. You're such a great creator. And it's always a pleasure getting to play with you, sir. All right, moving on here. Let's see, hole 5. Let's look at our options. We got a Boris APOC to EB. Say P0 or P10 win 0 top spin boost shot. And we like those. What hole are we on? Hole 5. Okay, I've changed the drive level to avoid the occasional long roll. Please refer. Okay. So he initially had this drive up, then he changed it a little bit. He says to refresh the slides to make sure we got the most current version. There we go. Okay, so it looks like we're doing max extension, yellow to the rough. Then we'll be doing 2 top spin boosts, 2 right spin, and then adjusting 1-to-1 with the APOC 8 and pushing up rings according to the chart. Base curl, and there's a few curl wind adjustments. So let's go find our ball. There's one ball right here, this one. This is the ball he's using in the guide, so that's the ball we're going to be using. And I got a bunch of them, so we have plenty to practice with. So the EB is going to be a little bit different than usual. We're not playing EB school. We're going to be doing a thorn check. And then using that check to pull the rings. We're going to want to switch on approach to a P6 wind 8. So let's pin that ball. It's important to look at the shot structure all the way through every time you're setting up. Oh, there we are. P618. Let's see what we got. Okay, we don't have a lot of P6 precision. Is it P6 plus? Yeah, it is. Let's go up and look at P8s. Alright, we got 21 of these precision 10s. Could use. We got 94 of these wonderful neutron balls. Let's go with the neutron ball. They're free. Make sure we have the thorn selected in our bag, because that's the check. Make sure we have the thorn selected in our bag. That's the check. Alright, and he says to have the wind app ready just in case. So the wind app setup is P6 plus 20 at 120% of slider. Alright, so we'll have to do some math. Hopefully we're in check range. I mean, realistically. On the tip for the Endbringer, he says if we're outside the chart, it plays 0.2 per yard, plus or minus. So it plays 0.2 per yard, plus or minus. So, and it's also, he said, should be a straight tailwind adjustment. So. All right, let's go ahead and give this a practice, see what we got. Okay, so max stretch, yellow to the rough, adjust and push up. Okay, so max stretch, yellow to the rough, adjust and push up. Alright, so yellow to the rough, max top to right. Oops. 17. Our wind, where it looks like we're in base curl zone. 17 is push up 10.1 rings. Make sure you push up in a straight line. 17 is push up 10.1 rings. And base curl looks like this. And base curl looks like this. Ooh, into the sand. Okay. We way outdrove that check too, by the way. So that's an issue. Alright. I just eyeball these. and give it a shot. There's eyeball these. And give it a shot. Yeah, okay. So we were 18 yards over the check on that drive. We need to add, I think, 59. 18 yards over the check on that drive. We need to add, I think, 59. So this is a par 5. We really want to get this albatross here. First step's going to be getting to target yards, so give it a shot here. I may have set up in the wrong spot, but we'll see. Alright, so we want right there, 2 and 2. I'm going to try to pull 59 on this. We are in the red angle again. 59 on this. We are in the red angle again. And 6.5 is 10.5 push-up. So I do 9.5 and then 1. So I do 9.5 and then 1. Alright, let's see if we can hit the target yards here. No. Alright, we may need to look at a different shot. I'm not going to be trying to save this from the sand every time. Sometimes, you know, you can't get it. It's okay. Sometimes, you know, you can't get it. It's okay. That's why there's multiple guide makers. All right. That's why there's multiple guide makers. All right. All right, we're going to go ahead and go back to our buddy Bart and see if we can pull Miracle with his shot here. All right, so we need a. Oh, I'm going to actually leave that pin for precision. Power, top spin boost. We need a P10 5 boost that has at least 2 right spin. Win 0. Alright, well, it has 3 needle stability, so we'll try that. Going to have a shaky needle on this, YOLO. So we want to make sure we get perfect. He says if we hit a double great, we'll end up in a hazard, but not far from the green. He's given us adjustments for EB and if we're in the rougher sand. So we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. Now, you know what I would do if I was playing that Boris shot is I would post a video of my replay in his chat and ask him what I'm doing wrong. Because I'm still learning, you know, I ask questions, and Boris and their team are really great at getting back to you and giving you pointers or suggestions. He's helped me plenty of times. He's super nice about it. So is Tom and Kit and all those guys. All right, so set up position blue ring by the bunker on the left at P10 max stretch. Max top spin 5 boost 1.5 right. And then we'll push up per chart twice over bullseye. And curl's going to be to the tip of the triangle with max OP. So max stretch blue to that. Max top 1.5 right. We want to do 18.8 twice over bullseye. So there's once. There's twice. And then push up is going to be 13 rings. There's 10 and 3. Yeah, we got a great left out of it. See where that takes us. I'm trying to play to the wedge here. All right. Now we need to measure our wedge slider. And looks like we're at 88%. So we'll do P10 plus 20, 88%. And that's going to be 21.4 rings. Set it up right into the cup. Try to 10, 20, 1.4. And we just need to hit perfect on that. And we missed left. I think I was 0.1 off. Probably going to do the full top spin boost, our full top spin EB when we come back to that. That's going to be P8 minus 45. That's a little bit easier to manage. So I like the shot. The great left was safe, got us down there. So we're just gonna go ahead and go with it and hopefully grab this drop here. Max stretch, 1.5 right, looking at 18.9, there's 10, 18.9, 18.9 is going to be a 12.5 push-up. Shaky. And we got perfect that time. where in the hell are we going? Jesus. All right, so he says in the rough, max topspin, 5% of the wind. Jesus. All right, so he says in the rough, max topspin, 5% of the wind. I'm going to swap to this ball. Try to get this save here. Alright, 5% of the wind is 0.5. Ah, I just lost. Oh, it happens. Nothing wrong with Bart's shot at all. That's probably my pull angle on that. Thanks, Bart. Appreciate you. Nothing wrong with Bart's shot at all. That's probably my pull angle on that. Thanks, Bart. Appreciate you. All right. So far we're still looking good. Plus -10 through 5. Okay. So this next shot is a par 3. We're gonna go back to Boris guide on this. We can use the QB, the rock, or the Thor hammer 8. We need to pack the sniper for setup position. And we're going to go P10, side spin 2 to set up, and then swap to any wind 10 we want. I like the QB personally. Alright. It doesn't matter, any one of these side spin ones will work, or 2 will work. Trying to. There we go. We got a bunch of those. Use that ball. So unpin that. All right. So setup is half a top, 1 right, P10 min, green inner ring to the rough line. Circle drop OP. He says no tweaks for this. So that's always a bonus. So all we're going to have to focus on here is pull angle. Okay. Start our practice here. And we want to P10 min, and we want to be right at the edge of the rough, right there. All right, and then let's see, no. 7-4 is 6-3 for the adjustment. I need to swap balls. And then circle drop. All right, let's see what happens with that one. All right, drop right side, first try. So the only thing that could be is we had just a touch of 59 that kept us out of center cup. So I want to go review my shot. I don't want too much 59 because we'll miss right, and that's not a good thing. I don't want too much 59 because we'll miss right, and yeah, you can just barely see that rough line right there. Sometimes you got to zoom in really far. Actually, it looks like I have an 01 flick. Actually, it looks like I have an 01 flick. That's to my eyes. I could be wrong. Ooh, I may have had accidental right curl too. That's to my eyes. I could be wrong. Ooh, I may have had accidental right. Alright, so we want to straighten that out. I'm going to go live here. I'm not going to do another practice. I think we got this shot. So, best not to overthink it. It's only QR. Zoom right in so I can see the edge of that rough. Alright, we're good. Alright. 7-9 is 6-8. And we're going to want circle drop OP. I hit it great. Goodness gracious. See ya. Good times. I'm going to move 10% of the wind, see if that'll get me there. Out, nope. Alright, so that's a par. That means we won't be finishing this account for the qualifying at all. No point in. I'm not. We got one more day. There's no need to take a bad score, especially with a par on there. So what I'm gonna want to do, if you're gonna trash your round, don't waste balls for one, and need to get our score below a -9. So what I'll do is just go and hit the ball around until I hit all of the max limit on shots. Oh, what am I doing? All right. That's kind of a bummer. Sorry, guys. I thought we had that shot dialed in. Hitting it great. Really screwed it up. Sorry, guys. I thought we had that shot dialed in. Hitting it great. Really screwed it up. Oops. That's part of the process. What we'll do, since we're already here, is we'll go ahead and switch accounts and carry on. Carry on. Let's see, hole 5. Hole 5, we did Bart's shot. I'm going to put that on my notes. And the result was rough. Hole 6 is Boris. And really big letters, I'm going to write, do not hit great FFS. All right, let me get this finished up here. We'll switch accounts and 2 shots remaining. Switch accounts, see if we can get one qualified today. Anything can happen. You know, I'm still learning, and it's part of the process, you know. The great thing about bigger tournaments are the 18-hole cut tournaments is that we have 3 days to qualify. And then, all right. So as you can see, we're below the cut line. So now we're done with that. I'm going to pause the stream for just a second. Oh, hey guys, I see some let's look back through the comments. All right. Hey, thanks everybody that said good luck. Oh, you're hearing me twice in the stream. I wonder what that is. Maybe I need to mute. I might need to mute my computer. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me figure that out. Can you hear me twice now? Can someone let me know? Hey, Tom. I can't believe you came. Thank you. Hey, Tom. I can't believe you came. Thank you. All right. Hey, is the commentary good now, guys? Hey, is the commentary good now, guys? Oops. Volume. Anybody watching, can you tell me? Hopefully we got it. How about that? How's that now? How about that? How's that now? All right, let's try that. Hopefully I got it. I don't hear myself talking back out of my computer. All right. Okay, guys, 1 second. We are going to try to pause the stream real quick. So I can switch accounts, because I don't need you all having my email. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see. How do we... See if we can figure out how to pause the stream here. I don't know how to do it. Here we go. No. Alright, I don't know how to do it here. Alright, nobody email me, okay? Alright, we're going to go to the main account and get this sucker qualified. I was only going to do one account today, but since we had that issue with that par, I'm going to go ahead and do this account as well. All right, so we're looking at our notes. We're doing Boris, hole 1. We made an eagle last time. We had 0.2 left spin. I tried with the 3.5 backspin. I think that was a pull angle issue why we ended up in the rough, because the practice worked fine. So we are going to, oops. Free entry. Free entry is always nice. All right. This is the account that matters. This is my account that's going to, we'll be playing in Pantheon. What's up, Pantheon guys? That's my home clan. Really appreciate those guys. Taught me a lot. Really helped me out. I always do a practice just to make sure. On my second account, I mean one practice. That's it. So. All right, we've got the right wind. Blue to there. 3.5 back, and we'll do Boris's half a spin. And we want to zoom out here. $10. 6.4. And then we want to push up to 23. All right, and see what happens there. All right, on the green, quite a ways from about 5 green squares from the hole. I really would love to dial in this hole-in-one. But to be honest, we're just going to go for the eagle. All right. Going to go live. Pretty easy shot. I really like this shot from Boris. Not difficult to manage at all. We want to switch balls because we need to be in that wind range. All right. All right. There we go. And we got 10 rings there. We need 6.7 there. And we are pushing up to 22. Got it. All right. I'd love to drop this. That would be really cool. That's a different look. Okay, at least we're out of the rough. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I think I must be putting some angle on the pull that I don't need. Let's just simply be. We don't even have to adjust it. All right. One in the books. Okay. Hole 2, we used Boris's option 2. Notes on this hole are an 0-1 flick on the drive was best for me. That's per my eye. It's not in the guide like that. Alright, so we need to set our balls up again. Power, top spin. We need a top spin boost 7. So I'll just use that ball there. And then we need a P9 for setting up. Okay, so the shot set up P9 Max Rest QB blue to the rough. He says favor, oh, it is in the guide. He says favor 01. Pull from clear. Max OP, max left, and we need a perfect. It's a little shaky. If we don't pull on favor 01, we'll end up in that right rough. And then it's a no spin thorn shot from there. So let's make sure we got our thorn in our bag. We do. Okay. And we got our P9 ball. Maintenance there. Alright, let's try it again. We're going to do one practice just to make sure we got the shot down. I think I had to... I don't know if I had to save this shot or not. It's hard telling. It all runs together. Alright, I don't think I did. So blue to the rough. Swap to our APOC. Swap to our P7. And we need... That's a 01 there, 7.6 rings. And max left, max OP. As you can see, it is a little shaky. Need a perfect on that. And we're looking for 411 yards. Ooh, just missed that sand trap. Yeah, look at that. Nailed the target yards. Nice drive. All right, check is right here. We're at +3. We want to set the ball guide straight to the front of the cup. And +3 for 7-2 is going to be 2.1 rings. All right. There we go. That should be dead center. Oh, came in left side. Might have had a little too much 59. But all in all, I really like the shot. A little bit of a shaky needle, but we can manage that. Okay, so looks good to me. We're gonna go live with it. Okay. I always second guess myself. All right, I got that club. I got that club. Okay. I might be overly cautious, but I've made so many mistakes with the wrong clubs and not having ball spins and stuff. I just, take an extra second. Alright, blue to the rough. There we go. Swap to APOC. Swap balls. Max top left. 8-1 want to favor. Favor 01. And there we are. Alright. Shaky, shaky. We gotta have a perfect here. There we go. Some people have told me, you need to have a better rhythm on your. Did we go too far? No, nailed it. I need a better rhythm on my pull on my when I when I let the arrow or the needle swing, and because I don't really have one. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So we're at 7-4 plus 2 check. There's 2.2 rings. And we should be good there. Now we just need a perfect. There we are. Boom. A lot better drop that time. Great shot, Boris. Thank you. Always enjoy that. All right, this hole 3, we kept dropping with a great right. I think Tom designed this shot for me to be nice because he knows I'd be hitting great rights. So, and we need the runner. Bag setup is Sniper Grizzly Runner. We're using the runner for the backspin and spin setup. So balls we need are a P10 side spin 1 or 2. That's going to be our setup ball, and then a 0 to 8. Oops. Change that to precision. Yeah, we'll go with that. Got a lot of those. It's good for practice. Okay. Now, if you remember the shot, the setup is there's going to be a little jump in the ball guide from left to right. And then we're going to want to swap balls and try to hit this sucker perfect. I have notes that say 12 o'clock pull as best I can on this shot. So I'm going to give it a practice, see if we can get it. There's that jump right there. All right. 12 o'clock pull. Best we can there. And it looks like we are in red, which is 1 up and 2 clicks of right curl. 8-5 is 8 rings. Nice, easy adjustment. And so we want 1 up, 2 right. Oh, and I hit it great again. It doesn't. I don't care what precision I have. I'll hit greats all day. Don't think I won't. So yeah. Aside from the great, we would have dropped that sucker. Good times. All right, so let's give it one more practice just because it's annoying me that I hit it great. Hey, thank you, Yosemite. Appreciate you. Appreciate the good luck wishes. All right, let's see here. All right. I'm gonna start slapping myself when I hit greats from now on or something. All right, 8-1, 7-6, and we're in that blue zone, so nothing. Center ball, yeah, perfect. That's a good looking angle. There we go. Center cup drop. All right, good job. So the extra practice was worth it, I think, in my opinion. Let's go get this drop for real now. Just gonna review this wind angle just to be doubly sure. Excuse me. When you're doing the shot yourself, that setup, that little click is the most important thing. Got to be right there. All right, that looks like a pretty 12 o'clock pull. I did pretty good on that. Definitely a success. We know what happens, so no need to finish. All right, let's go try to replicate that and walk away with a hole-in-one on this par 3. Appreciate all you guys coming for my first stream here. It's going to be a lot of fun, this channel, I hope. I think it'll be a good time, and we'll have some laughs and watch, hopefully grow a little bit together, you know. This game's about growth. All right, that's about as straight as we can get. We're in the blue zone again. 7-3 is 6-7. So no OP, no curl. Oh my God, I hit it great again. Jesus. What am I even? I can't believe that. Bunch of crap. Oh well. Moving on. Things happen. Shot 4, I played Bart last time. Big shout out to Bart again. Let's go back. This was a pretty great shot. My notes say a 59 flick on the approach. I'm not gonna feel the need to practice this. We're just gonna need the right clubs here. Or the right balls, I mean. A little bit irritated with that last grate. So I need to slow down a little bit. Calm down. I need a P7 for the setup. It's real easy to let that stuff derail you. Yeah, you gotta recover from it. It happens, man, and it happens to me a lot sometimes. Just depends on the day. All right, P7, right? Yeah. So QB, P7, no move target, swap to the APOC, 3.5 top spin boost, 0.5 left spin. Max OP, max right curl, and it's a very tight line, so we need it perfect on the drive. We need our Falcon in the bag, so let's go ahead and change that. And I think we are good to go. See if we can make Bart proud again and drop this. I miss like a, getting a birdie on a par 3 is not really good enough reason to give up on a QR. It's just QR, Alright, swap to APOC. And we need max top and a half of left. Try to pull this as straight as possible. 8.2. This needle's not going to be shaky. Alright. We just need a perfect is all. Yeah, some people say let the needle swing 3 times. Some people say, whatever, it's a timing thing for, but for whatever reason, I just don't really do that much. Target yards was 430. We're at 429. Pretty dang good. Doing a bottom white pin check with the Falcon. We're at +2, which is -1 from adjustment. We need 2 top and half a right. Ball guide to the front of the cup. And a 59 flick on. Not too much. There we go. 8.3 is 5.5 -1 is 5.4. And no wind angle tweaks or anything. We just need to hit perfect. There we go. Boom, center cup. Thanks, Bart. You rock, man. Appreciate you so much. All right. Getta, don't be laughing at me. You know what? I bet you hit greats all the time. All right. That was good. We're still looking okay. Hole 5 we did Bart last time. We're gonna do Bart again. I don't know what I did on that drive necessarily, but we got a bunch of these. We'll use that ball. Alright. I need to pin a ball with high precision for recovery shot if I need it. There we go. And so we're going to play max top spin boost EB if we get down there. That's going to be P8 -45. And then if we're in the rough or sand, it's 5% of the wind. So we're just going to give that a shot. Max stretch blue to the sand trap on the left-hand side. Full top 1.5 right. And then max OP and curl to the triangle. Alright. There we go. I may have pushed up too much. I don't know. Hard telling. But we'll give it a shot again and see what we can do. Alright. $17.1. And our push-up is going to be 14.5 rings. Right at max, pretty much. And we got perfect out of it. See what happens this time. Get out of the rough. All right, we're good. All right. Let's measure out our EB here. We're looking at 77. 17.5 at 77%. That's 7.9 rings. Max top spin, no boost. Ball guide through the hole. And 7.9 rings. We gotta hurry up here. I hit it great, damn it. That might still go. There we go. Thanks, Bart. You're amazing. Appreciate you. That's the albatross we didn't get last round. I am not above hitting greats, apparently. But sometimes it works out. Alright, shot 6, we played Boris. And it says, do not hit great right FFS. Which is pretty much the motto of this channel. Alright, so hole 6. We need the QB and the sniper packed, which we have. We need a... we can actually still stay with that ball. Side spin. We need a P10 with one, or 2 side spin. I always want to say one, that's one. Alright. We'll use P10. We'll use precision 10. We ain't missing this sucker. Alright, I'm going to try this shot again and see if I still got it dialed in here. We want to get this drop. Alright, so we want one right and a half a top, and we want to be at right on that line. Pretty straight. 7-7 is 6-6. And circle drop OP. All right. Yeah, look at that. That's a beauty. Great shot design here by Boris. Looks pretty with a straight pull. That's a center cup drop. It should be an easy drop. I really like this shot. I just, got to hit perfect. And I think we'll be okay. Focus on our pull angle most importantly. I'm going to go live here. All right. One right, half a top, min, and we want to put that circle right there. Wait, no, right there. There we go. Swap balls. 7-4. Our focus is a straight pull. 7-4 is 6-3. And then circle drop OP. All right, let's see. We got it again here. That's coming in hot. Why'd that come in so hot? I must have had extra OP on it. Dang it. That was dead center cup, but must have pulled an extra click or two of OP. Dang it. All right. So we're going to move on. I'm not going to throw away both accounts on the same day. Let's see. We still got a chance here. Hole 7, shots designed by Tom. We're going to try to keep the wind between 8 and 9.5. We want 1.5 topspin boost and a half a left spin. We're going to do APOC, new move, target P0. And he says, favor a small 01 over 59 on the pole. This shot has a chance at a hole-in-one, so we're going to definitely take that. All right. Let's go top spin here. We need a top spin boost 3 at least to set spins. And we're going to select this win 9. We're going to select this wind 8. All right, wind 10. And we'll go. That should be good. All right. And then we need a P0 ball. All right. All right. We got a slight push up depending on the wind angle. And this is a custom adjustment. This isn't a 1-to-1. So let's see if we can get this hole-in-one here. That would be nice. It would kind of make up for missing those par 3s. All right. All right. No curl, max OP. All right. So let's see. Wind between, what do you say, 8 and 9.5. That'll work. And favor a slight. 59. 80 is 7.2. And looks like we're in the red angle, which is a 0.5 push-up. And then just max OP from there. All right, let's see how that does. Oh, we got to look at it, but no. A little bit to the right. See, that I think would mean a little too much 01. We're going to try to pull less 01 on our live attempt and give it a go. I'm not going to try to dial it in. We're just going to give it a go. I've dropped a bunch of Tom's shots. Usually, Tom does a great job designing shots. All right. We're just going to go live here. We just missed about a square right. All right, so try that. 9.3 is 8.5. And we are in the blue, which is 0.2 push-up. Just slight. And then straight max OP. All right, get in the hole. Well, we got a good looking wind angle. Nope. Died early. Not wind angle, camera angle, but yeah, whatever. All right, that sucked. All right, here. This isn't gonna move far. I'm just gonna put it through the hole, aim at the right side of the cup, and hit perfect. All right, we'll take the eagle on that. Would have liked to drop the hole in one, but obviously I did not do well with that pull angle at all. Okay, let's see what we got here. Hole 8, we got a shot designed by Tom. This is gonna play to in-bringer shot. The shot is a chart for the EB. It's going to be based on your turn. So when our second shot opens up and it gives us a power on the EB, that's what will determine our chart. It's wind 0, P10, side spin 4 ball. And we're going to be pushing up based on plus yardage. So it looks like if we can drop these next two holes, we can still end with a negative 19, which would be still a solid score. Definitely not upset by that. All right. I know I've already passed a bunch of good balls. I'm just looking to see. I got something I really... No. Okay. It's max top spin, so we don't want anything with boost. 2 side spins ideal. So we'll go with this ball. For the approach, we want a P2 plus wind 8. So I'm going to look for a decent wind 8 here. That'll work. Once I got something else. Not a lot of precision wind 8s. The only thing I could really ever do if I wanted to would be to go up to the P8. I got a bunch of precision up here. We can use that ball. I'm probably not going to use that ball ever again very much. Alright, so this shot we're going to set up with a P10. Max extension, blue to the rough. 12 o'clock pull, both pulls from white. Max OP, max left curl. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take one practice at this and then go live. This looks like a pretty easy shot by Tom here. Alright. He said to use a 12 o'clock pull, so we're going to try to do that as best we can. 16.8. And the push-up at +1 is 4.2. So, right there. And then we're max OP, max left. No shaky, shaky. Hit perfect. Rolls out really nicely. Target yards are 507. And we're right there. Our your turn check is +1. So we're going to swap to that wind 8. One back spin. And the ball guide 1 square short of the hole. And just like that. 10-2 +1 is -4. 10-2, 14.1, so -4 is 13.7. All right. Thank God for precision. Almost missed it. Perfect. Center cup drop. Great shot, Tom. We're going to go live with this. All right. It looks like an easy albatross. That's what we're looking for. I always try to find if I have multiple guides, whatever shot is the least complicated to go with, to start with, you know, and then go from there. All right. All right, max stretch, blue to the rough. Max top to left. We want a pretty straight pull on this. Looks like it there. 18.3. And we need to push up 0.4, our 4 rings, we're at 0. And max top, max O, or max left. Target yards again, 507. All right. 509, a little bit past, that's not bad. All right, and we are, let's just see where we are. We're at 0 minus 2, I believe. So 1 back. Ball guide, 1 square short. Want to be at center cup there. 9-1 is minus 6. So 12.5 minus 6 is 11.9. There we go. Third bounce drop. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate the shot. All right, hole 9. We'd really like to end with an albatross here. Get our negative 19. So we want to look at what options we have. We have Boris. We have an APOC thorn shot. The thorn approach is 2 top, 2 right. We have a free-to-play option by Boris, which I probably won't do. And then we have Bart's shot. I think I'm going to try Boris's shot first and see how that goes. So we need a P9 to start with the QB. Make sure we got our thorn in our bag to start with. All right. And we need a top spin boost 6 to play with. So we got those. And we need a P9. Oh, shit. Hold on just a second, y'all. I got someone at the door. Gracie, calm down. Hey, calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Back it up. Back it up. Have a good day. Be safe. Now you knock it off. It's just a delivery guy. Sorry about that, y'all. Delivery guy. Okay, so we got our 2 balls pinned. All right, so it's going to be quarterback, P9, no move target. We're going to swap to APOC thorn bag. We're going to use max top spin boost, 2 right spin, We're gonna do max OP and right curl to the top rectangle corner. And our target yards are going to be 427. The approach, we're going to use the fringe fairway line as our check. 2 top, 2 right. Ball guide to the hole. And hopefully we can get this done. So, nothing wrong with a negative 19. That's a solid score. Tomorrow, when I do my other account, hopefully we can grab that negative 20, 21. Alright, so this is a QB no move target. Okay, we're going to swap to our APOC bag. Swap there. We need 6 boosts, or 3 boost and 2 right. Now this is going to be a nice slow needle shot. It's part of the reason I chose it. 8, 5. And max OP and curl to that top triangle corner. Target yards are 427. Let's see if we can get there. .426, good enough. Alright, we're doing the outside fringe check. Ball guide pointed at the hole. We have a +5. 2 top, 2 right. And then we want that ball guide right at the hole. 7, 3. From the +5 check is a 3.9. I want to pull from red, so right like that. Center ball. Perfect. There should be a drop right there. Oh, we missed left. Left, pull us O1. Should have put a 59 flick. We'll go ahead and do that next time. So what we're going to do is review the shot, look at our pull angle, and go live from there. All right. Missing left means we pulled too much O1. I blame Tom, honestly. Yeah, we didn't pull a 59 at all. So, we need a 59 flick on this to drop it. All right. I could give it one more practice. Dang it. You know, honestly, I should. I really want the drop. Want to make sure I'm right about the pull angle. All right, swap and swap. 2 right, 3 top. We got 8.4 again. I'm gonna pull from white this time. Can't really see the Edge of the what? 0.4. Max OP. Top of the triangle. Hit perfect. 427 is what we're looking for. $426.5. That'll work. All right, now edge check, +5 again. 2 top, 2 right. And we want the ball guide right at the cup. All right. So we're going to put a 59 flick on this. 7-8 from +5 is 4-2. And let's see if we're correct here. Oh my God. What a waste. Wasted practice. All right. We're just going to go live with it. I'm done. And -18, -19. Let's get it this time. I think we're correct about the pull angle on the approach. Wish me luck, guys. This is for all the money. What do they say? Drive for dough, putt for show. Eight, 5. And make sure we get that curl right. And we got perfect again now. Now we need to hit perfect on the approach because apparently that's really important. Looking at 427 again. 426.93, close enough. Should be a +5 check like we've been at. And it is 2 top, 2 right. Ball guide, center cup. '59 flick, 8-0 at +5 is 4-3. All right, here we go. There we go. Let's see if we get the drop this time. Boom, center cup. All right, that's what we wanted. Obviously, the 59 flick on the approach was exactly what was needed to get that drop. So not a bad round. Need to work a little bit on those par 3s and, you know, shoot for that 21 next time. I appreciate all you guys watching and hanging out with me. I'll be streaming some Q9s later. Franco has generously let us have access to his guide so we can feature it on the channel. Thanks, David. Appreciate you. Yeah, like I said, -19 is not a bad score. It's pretty solid. We'll work on those other holes, and we'll be back tomorrow. Stream that other round. What I'll do now is wrap up my notes and get ready for Q9s later. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. And we'll see you all later today.